This is Melanie Fine of Chem in 10. Today's question is, an atom of which of the following elements has the largest atomic radius? So we have iron, silicon, zinc, and magnesium. So let's look at our periodic table. I'm going to try to make it smaller so that I can see both on the same screen. Iron is here. Silicon is here. Zinc is here, and magnesium is there. So as we go down the periodic table, notice these numbers on the left, these are the periods. With each subsequent period, we're adding a shell of electrons so that the atom is getting larger. So as you go down the periodic table, the atomic radius increases. And here we're looking for the largest atomic radius. So if you notice, magnesium and silicon are in the third period, but iron and zinc are in the fourth period. So already iron and zinc are going to be larger because they have an additional shell of electrons than magnesium and silicon. So let's decide between iron and zinc. As you go across the periodic table, you would expect the atoms to get larger, to have a larger radius, because with each subsequent atom, an additional proton is being added to the nucleus and an additional electron is being added to the outermost shell. But what happens is a little bit different than that. What happens is, as within the same period, okay, so we're talking about the fourth period here, within the same period, as you're adding protons, so this is 1, 2, 3, this is n equals 4. As you're adding protons and you're adding electrons, what happens is that the electrostatic attraction between the protons in the nucleus and the outermost electrons actually increases, all other things being equal. When I say all other things being equal, I'm talking about the fact that we're in the same period. So we're not adding an additional shell. The electrostatic attraction increases. And when that electrostatic attraction increases, the atom actually shrinks a little because the outermost electrons are being pulled in a little bit tighter because of that increased charge in the nucleus. This follows Coulomb's law. Force is proportional to the product of the two charges divided by the distance between the charges squared. When we don't add an additional shell, pretty much the radius, the distance between, let's call this r, between the nucleus and the outermost electron stays the same. So, and let's say this is the charge of the nucleus, and this is the outermost electron. When the charge of the nucleus increases, notice the outermost electron is here, when the charge of the nucleus increases and the distance between the nucleus and the outermost electron stays the same, that the force of attraction increases. Because the force of attraction increases, the atom actually diminishes in size somewhat. So as you go across the periodic table, so we have iron here and we have zinc here. As you go across the periodic table, with each subsequent addition of a proton in the nucleus, the atomic radius decreases. So the largest atomic radius is what they're asking for. Let me just check again. It has the largest atomic radius. The largest atomic radius is going to be iron because zinc is going to be a little bit smaller than iron. So the correct answer is A. I hope you enjoyed this video. To get more chemistry videos and practice problems, help from our online chemistry community, and the chemistry question of the day delivered to your inbox, sign up at chemin10.com. Membership is free and we'd love to have you. This is Melanie Fine of Chem in 10.